Beverly. Take questions.
Yeah, Corey, we talked last game about defensive rebounding, how important it was. It looked like today you're just all over the glass. Did you do anything different? Was that even more focused, or I think you had like 11 defensive rebounds. So what changed there?
I just made the challenge to myself, knowing that we haven't been doing that good these past 2 games, and I just went out and did it.
And how does that affect your game? When you feel like you're cleaning up the glass, does that get you going on the offensive end, or what does that do for you when you feel like you're very involved in rebounding?
I feel like, yes, it helps me energy-wise, but it also gives energy to the team, gives us more possessions, and we just can keep attacking them in transition as well as I can get out and run too.
And
Harlond, you saw that you guys saw a 21-point lead dwindle down to 7. What were you guys talking about in the huddle and on the court to keep yourselves motivated?
Really just stay focused, stay locked in. Just how we went up, what was you said, 21? They can go on the same type of run. It's a game of runs, and they're a really good team, so we just had to stay focused, stay locked in, keep focusing on our defensive assignments, and make sure our switches are good.
Harlan, obviously you were here last year. That first half, 54 points, really efficient. You guys were, just especially those last 3 minutes. I think you scored 17 points. Does that feel like one of the best stretches since you've been here?
I would say so. I also think this is just a good stepping stone for us. Like individually, we're all really talented offensively, and we need to continue to just work and create like a team with those skills. And as you've seen today, when we were sharing the ball, we were making shots. People were getting open. I do feel like this is going to continue to keep rolling like that.
And Justin, kind of build on that. It looked like a much better flow the first half. The ball was moving, players were moving, you guys were getting easy baskets. In your opinion, did it feel like we're clicking now?
Yeah, it totally felt like we was clicking. Guys were getting in there playing off of 2, and then making the extra pass, and then that guy was making the extra pass, and we was talking when we was open and things like that, and shots were falling in the first half, so that always helps. So I think we're taking a good step forward.
So Harlan Bejan had 8 assists tonight. Justin was really good. Having 2 point guards and so many ball handlers on that team, how has that helped?
It makes everything easier, really. As you can see so far, our turnovers have went down tremendously from last year. They're both just really talented. Both can make shots. Justin, I think, had 20. Bijan's been shooting the ball really well from 3 as of late, and I know he'll continue to do so. So just having those 2 out there, along with Xavier and AJ, can't forget about them. It's been really fun so far.
Harlan, obviously defensive rebounding, huge emphasis, since Orlando. This is probably the best, you guys have done, held them to, I think, their second lowest offensive rebounding performance. So what did you guys do a good job of tonight?
I think we all boxed out really well. We went high pointed some basketballs. We made them take tough shots as well, so that always helps.
How valuable, you mentioned high pointing it. Corey, it looked like he was just going in. He's really good at that. Just how valuable is he to boxing out when he can come flying in? How good is he at that?
Yeah, he's really good at it. Really athletic. He has long arms. He plays relentlessly, like Coach Mills likes to say. And it's just really good playing with him.
Justin, how much do you think that helped tonight? When you guys are boarding out at a really high rate, not giving up, a ton of offensive rebounds. How much does that help the team?
It helps a lot. The last 2 games we felt a little bit embarrassed, so we tried to come out here and focus on boxing out, rebounding the best as we can.
Harlan, you guys have a perfect record at home before you head back on the road. What would you say you've taken from these last 2 home games before you head next week?
That the fan base is amazing. They're really helpful, and it's really fun to play in front of them.
Corey, was that stretch late in the first half? I think you got a tip dunk and then you hit a three, and then Bijan's throwing you alley-oops to Quincy. Just like what was that feeling like, on the court, in the moment? I mean, that's probably the loudest it's got all year.
I would just say you could feel the energy in the room. As soon as we started making plays, that really shot our confidence up, and towards the end of the first half, we're on the roll.
Now, obviously, I know you're a tenacious scorer. You want to score all the time, but 13 rebounds, is that a mark that you're pretty proud of, or what do you think about when you see that number that high?
I would just say it's just reverting back to my old self. I feel like I've been a great rebounder, but since I've gotten here, it's kind of dropped a little bit. I just want to get back to that.
Corey, second game in a row where the team's made 9 3-pointers. Was that a big emphasis for tonight, or was that just what they were giving you?
We were just taking what the defense gave us. Honestly, that's just how we play. We want to get threes or paint touches, and then threes or layups and dunks. But we were doing all tonight.
And Justin, what ways do you feel like? It feels like a step forward for this team tonight. What ways? How would you kind of characterize how did you guys get better tonight?
I think we got better with sharing the ball. We still got ways to go. They came out with more energy than us in the second half. We held on, but with other teams, it might not be that way. So we just got to pick up our energy for 40 minutes.
And Harlan, kind of the same thing. Just what ways do you feel like this was a step forward tonight?
Yeah, like you said, sharing the ball, taking quality shots, making shots. In practice, we can really shoot. So I'd like to see it translate to the game a little better, and it did today. So I think that's a step forward.